we have Perry Yee from Active Valor. Perry, how's it going, man?
Good, my friend. How you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for coming on the radio. How was your Thanksgiving?
Of course. It was fantastic, actually. Got still full from our meal today, but can't argue there. Had a great time spending with family. And how was yours?
It was good. It was all right.
Oh, you had a tummy ache.
I had a
It was all right.
I had a tum ache. It's horrible, but oh well. So let's tell everybody who Perry and Active Valor are. Perry, you're a veteran from the U.S. Navy. Got out and started Active Valor. Can you tell everybody about Active Valor? What do you guys do?
Sure.
And why did you start it? Why did you start it? What was your reasoning?
All right. So we're a nonprofit here located in San Diego County, and we have a mentorship program that takes transitioning veterans, and we pair them as ongoing mentors to a child that has lost a parent overseas in combat or to PTSD-related suicide while serving on active duty. We started back in summer of 2016, so going on about 4 years now. And man, it's been a crazy 4 years building up the mission and being able to connect these veterans with the Goldstar family community. We started mainly actually for the veteran aspect. Like you said, I served in the Navy for 6 years. I was with the SEAL teams here in San Diego. And after I got out, it was, I faced the veteran challenges that a lot of guys and gals do when they get out. And that's really kind of not having that sense of service anymore, a sense of purpose and, something higher than themselves that they're fighting for. And so we wanted a way to kind of help the veteran community to not only be able to, utilize their skills that they've learned over their time in the military, but also to give them back to people in need, and we wanted to show the veteran community that their services are still very well needed in this, in this time. And so we just wanted to give them a mission and hopefully, give them a chance to, give back in a bigger way and feel like they're a part of something great again.
So
Wow.
who do you guys give back to? Talk about the folks that you help.
So currently we have just about 45 pairs within our organization. So what we do is we have an adventure-based program called Valor Adventures. And so they're outdoor-themed adventures here in San Diego. They're all spread out throughout the community. And so, again, we pair the veterans up one-on-one with the Goldstar kid. And it's really an opportunity for them to connect with these young kids. And, these are people that have walked in the shoes of the children's fallen parents, have come from the same backgrounds. And they're able to, utilize their skill sets and things that they've taken from the military and pass it down to kids that don't have that type of learning anymore with their military parent now gone. So within these last 4 years, we've grown. We've quadrupled our numbers, and actually we quadrupled in about less than 3 years. And the very first event that we had with the veterans and the Goldstar kids was September of 2017. We had 11 pairs a part of our program, and so now we're currently up to about 45. And it's just for me personally, it has helped me to kind of find my purpose out of the military. I've been able to kind of be a part of something greater than myself now, and in turn, be able to help out the veteran community and the Goldstar family community as well.
So you have two sides here. You have a family who's lost a spouse. Could be probably most of them are dads, but the moms too. And they were lost during active duty in the military. And so now you have a single spouse raising a kid or two. And that kid is down a mom or a dad. And probably, a little lost and a little sad. And on the other side of that, you have somebody that just got out of the military or, served in the military, got out, and wants to continue to serve, wants to continue to have, have a purpose. I'm kind of generalizing, but wants to find, a purpose that's more important than themselves, I guess, is maybe the best way to put that. And you match these two up. You say, hey, here's a family who is unfortunately missing somebody, and here's a veteran who wants to help, and you put together activities for them to do. And it kind of turns into like a mentoring or like a, kind of a big brother, big sister kind of situation. And they form relationships. And I've seen some of the testimony. First off, did I describe that fairly well?
Yeah, no, that was pretty perfect right there. And one of the things that we kind of, as veterans, so all the kids we have right now have, unfortunately, lost their fathers. Obviously, with the nature of the military, very heavily male influenced. So all the kids we have lost their dads. So we have 26 families total. So yeah, like many families have multiple kids, 2, 3, some have 4 that are part of the program. And so we're able to kind of take these guys that have never met these kids' dads. They've never served with them. They didn't know them on a personal level, but just being from the same background, from the military, serving in the same capacity, they, as a veteran, you kind of feel like you have that duty and responsibility to be there for the families of your fallen brothers, regardless of if you know them or not.
Well, let me just jump in here for a second, Perry. So how do you fund this program?
So we do. We have a few different avenues that we have throughout the year. Every year, minus this year with COVID, but every year we do our an annual gala where we come together, have a nice meal, share stories of what we've been able to accomplish over the years. We've had guest speakers. Some of our Goldstar spouses have actually come and shared their stories about losing their husband and what the program has done for them and their children. We have a few different local companies here in San Diego that have been supportive of us throughout the years. And so, we're really still working on, how to expand our reach and how we can kind of open it up to other people to be able to support our mission and what we do.
And their dinner, Dave, I'll tell you, the testimonials that they have, that you're not walking out of there dry-eyed.
Oh, God, no, I probably couldn't even go.
Yeah,
I probably couldn't. So how do people...
It's fun, but it's really intense.
Yeah, but how do people help you? I guess that was my point. Because if I'm sure you're a nonprofit, so consequently it's either donations or, grants and things like that. So if somebody that's listening would like to, maybe live that life and maybe didn't have the luxury of partnering with somebody as a mentor, how would they go about helping?
Sure, and that would be just as easy as going to our website, which is activevalor.com. We have a few different ways for people to get involved. Either they can simply be, monthly donors, or they can donate to our specific events that we do and become, title sponsors. We've had a lot of different companies come out and say, "Hey, I want to sponsor your next adventure." And so, whatever they give is going to cover things like, food for everybody, all the gear we need for all the kids and the veterans, all the activities we have for the kids and for the Goldstar spouses as well. And, we also want to be able to share what we do with our sponsors and donors as well. Accepting checks is fantastic, but we want to be able to offer volunteer opportunities where you can come, watch the adventures, see firsthand what your contribution is doing for both these communities.
Well,
2 minutes.
I'm going to reach out to you probably next week, Perry, because I'm involved with a lot of the local racetracks, and I'm sure some of the kids that you're dealing with would love nothing better than to get behind the wheel of a dirt car, say, for example.
Oh, that's a good idea.
They would love that.
I know.
All the kids are super adventurous. They love being able to have just, opportunities that,
sure.
You might not be able to get elsewhere. And one of the biggest focuses of us is just kind of building relationships. But what we don't want to do, because there's other organizations out there that do focus on this, but for the Goldstar aspect of our program, we don't want to focus on the grief. We don't want to focus on the loss that they've had to suffer. When they come to Active Valor, they know that they're going to be with their mentor. They're going to have an awesome day. They're going to have fun. They're going to be well fed. And, we want to just create these positive memories for their situation. They understand why they're with us, but at the same time, they know that they get to have experiences that other people don't because of this situation.
All right, buddy. Well, I will definitely be calling you next week, and we'll get him behind the wheel of a couple of dirt cars. I think that
would be awesome.
Put a smile.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right, my pleasure, buddy. Hey, give that website out one more time.
Yes, it's activevalor.com, and you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, where we share tons of our videos and photos of what we do, and it's probably the best way to follow our mission.
All right, buddy. Thanks a lot, and we'll be talking to you down the road, folks. This is Gun Owners Radio.